Hi, Joe Cerrone. Welcome to CAD 107, Introduction to 3D Printing. Today, we're going to take a look at this Lab 10 Vase project. And so I printed out a couple of these vase projects. As you can see, we've embossed it with 3D Builder. And here's just a couple of different styles that we came up with. We used Spiralize outer contour to build this layer by layer and just using the outer contour. So we'll be setting the Spiralize outer contour for this project. And we have a student file that we're going to download and open. And so here's our CAD file. And if we check it, we can see that it's 55 millimeters by 55 millimeters. So it's a little bit smaller, actually 55 millimeters by 78 millimeters. So you can change the dimensions as you see fit. And then it's 300 millimeters tall. And so we'll be using metric dimensions to create this project. And so here's our student file. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the loft tool. And I'm working in AutoCAD under 3D Basics workspace. And so what we'll do is we'll loft it. There we go. And so once we have lofted it, what we'll do is then we'll export it as an STL file. And so we'll export this as an STL file. And I'm just going to put it in my downloads. Then what we want to do is we want to emboss our name on it. And so I'm going to open 3D Builder and I'm going to start a new scene. And I'm going to insert that object from my downloads. Comes in millimeter units, and so we'll okay that. And then what we'll do is we'll emboss it. And so we'll click on it, select the edit tool, select emboss, and we're just going to put Oakton College on it. So I can just type in Oakton College. And then I'm going to rotate this onto the face. You can move it and you can rotate it. So we're going to rotate this. Green check mark. And I have coloring enabled, and so the top of it will be yellow. We can make the sides if we wanted to a light blue. green check mark. And then if we zoom in on it, we can see it's been colored. We'll save that as an STL file. And then we'll open that file in our 3D Builder. I'm going to scale it by selecting it, selecting scale. We're going to print this at 50% of our size. Going to move that onto the build plate. And then under special modes, we're going to enable Spiralize outer contour. We'll prepare the file. We'll take a look at the layers. And as we can see, it's just printing the outer layer. It'll print the first layer with the base on it. And then as it progresses up, we have 434 layers. All right. We'll save this to a USB. And that'll save a G-code file. And I've started printing. And so I'm going to switch over to my Dremel 3D 45 printer. And so we can see it's building, and it's just printing the outside layer using Spiralize outer contour. And that's how you create the vase using Spiralize outer contour. That ends this video.